Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. We are back with some more Frieren Beyond Journeys in episode 27. Last episode we reached the end of the fight with the Frieren replica, and I'm wondering if we'll ever see another fight like that because it was absolutely insane with all those spells they were throwing around. You know, the real Frieren mentioned it was going to be a battle of attrition at some point in there, and they weren't ones to hold back even if that was the case. Yeah, I really just don't know of a foe that could really make Frieren or the rest of the team kind of put that much effort into a battle, but we still have a lot of the Northern Territory to go through, so, you know, we'll see. At the very least, Frieren will definitely have some good stories to tell to Croft, you know, once they meet again, because, you know, just like he predicted, she's got something to tell him. And I hope we get at least some explanation of what the spell was that the replica used on Fern to slam her into the wall like that, you know, even just some small details. If I was Fern, I'd have been like, what the hell, Frieren? A little heads up would have been nice, because she was out here looking like Goku in that fight with Broly. But that was in the past, and now the test is over and everyone made it out alive. Not everyone passed, but everyone made it out alive of this, you know, quote unquote pacifist test. So we're moving on to the next one. Let's go ahead and hop into this next episode and see if Frieren's made it out of that golden mimic yet. We got this old man over here talking to him again.
Toward unraveling its secrets. The master's lessons have now become the student's tricks.
Although he sounds extremely wise. Yeah.
Oh hey, it's Fern.
Oh, not again.
But why?
That cheek, once that cheek's active, you know something's up.
Mistress Frieren and I had an argument.
I can't say I'm surprised. That's been happening a lot lately.
Yeah, it's because you're not there, Stark.
Place to be wasting energy right now.
This time she really crossed a line. At the very end of the last exam, my staff broke during a battle.
Yeah, it did.
I told Mistress Frieren that I wanted to get it repaired. She said I would be better off buying a new one. And
You had that one from the get-go. Nah.
I'm no staff expert, but it sounds like she's saying when they're in pieces, they're hard to save.
There has to be a spell to do that easily, though.
I don't care if it's hard. Master Heiter gave me that stuff.
Yeah. Way too much sentimental value.
It's been with me ever since I was little. I know tact isn't her strong suit, but I never would have even thought to throw it away.
I don't know. I feel like she's up to something.
3 years until the next first-class mage exam. That's a long time, if you ask me.
Go ahead and make fun of me like usual.
Ah, so bummed Levine had to
Is that what you
pop
want
that
me to
golem.
No.
Princess Lavina, dost thou crave head pats? Wanna fight?
Make it quick.
She's really bummed if she's not pulling her hair already right now.
Look, it's Frieren. What's with the bag?
Hey.
Yep, she's up to
I
something.
need your company. I failed the test, remember? And you're interfering with my business.
And here I thought businesses liked having customers.
If you are shopping, choose something.
Poor guy. Just one of the, well,
You were unlucky
the only one in this
time.
this team who didn't make it.
You got the short end of the stick.
Yeah, oh
It
yeah.
could have happened to any one of us and is no reflection of your skill.
I simply wasn't strong enough to beat it. Don't bring my failure up again.
Yeah,
As
he's
you
really
can
in his
tell,
feels
I am
here.
in a horrendous mood.
And yet you still opened your shop today.
Yeah, you need some company, Richter.
Now, Dinkin, I know this may come as a shock to you, but a man has to make a living. Well, perhaps it's for the best that I'm the one who failed. It'll be 3 more years until another exam, and truly, for an old man such as you, 3 more years are hardly assured.
He doesn't look that old.
Right about that.
No fight left.
Just a quick little side eye.
Richter, you are undeniably an impudent brat. It's a challenge to find anything admirable about you. Yet for some reason, I feel no resentment toward you in the slightest.
Yeah, that's good to
Probably
hear.
because at one point in my life, I was a brat even more impudent than you. But
Some
look at
common
me
ground
now.
there.
I'm an imperial mage and an accomplished member of society.
What are you trying to say?
I'll make a
I'm
man of
telling
you
Not
yet.
to be so discouraged. In 3 years' time, you'll be far stronger than you are today.
Yeah. See, what's he getting set up? He not buying anything, or?
This relationship is getting strange.
He had to have set that all there for a purpose.
Damn it, old man. After all that, he didn't buy anything.
Frieren might have some money to drop.
What did I do to deserve such lovely patrons?
I asked around town for some help and was directed here. Rumor has it you can fix any staff, no matter how broken it may be.
Okay, yep.
Just show me.
Dang, chill out, man. She's a paying
You
customer
brought me
here.
A big pile of scrap wood. Don't say this is the staff. I fix things, not dispose of trash.
Unfortunately, that is the staff.
Not for sure.
I have the right to choose which jobs I accept. Give up on this staff.
Is it really that difficult to make a staff? Come on.
If you can't do it, then never mind.
Frieren,
Okay.
you test my patience at every turn.
She didn't even do anything.
I never said I couldn't do it, now did I?
Well, I guess even if you have a spell, if it's so
Finished today.
splintered like that,
I wanted
that
to
would be a
repaired
challenge.
in time for the third test.
You're truly ridiculous.
You need like a Harry Potter spell or something to fix it that quick.
I'm sorry for calling it trash. It's a good staff and well maintained. Someone has clearly taken great care of it.
Come on, Fern. We should head on back.
Yeah, Fern had to keep good care of it
This
after
time,
getting it from
Mistress
Hyder.
Frieren doesn't understand me a bit.
In her defense, I don't really understand you either. Hey, I'm innocent! Don't take your rage out on me! What matters is that she's always trying to understand you. I think she's truly doing her best.
Oh, Fern, here's your staff.
Look who it is. Frieren's kid.
That'll be 10 golden stall
You're her
coins.
student, right? Are you not?
No, she is. Sorry.
She's kind of in a
Well,
mood right now.
Thanks to your master, I got to have yet another horrible day. It's hardly been 24 hours since I failed the second test. You could have saved my spirits if you bought a new one. Put some more coin in my pocket. Take good care of it.
But surely a job like fixing that staff would have been a lot of money. See, Fern, she knows you, girl. She knows you.
She saved my staff.
Now, let me test this out. Let me blow out this wall. Zoltrak! Hey, it's even better now.
Frieren's sharp, but she can struggle to read emotions. I imagine that this will cause many difficulties and disagreements on your journey.
Yeah, he called it.
It will prove tricky, but there is an upside. She knows her weakness and will worry about and care for you doubly so to make up for it. Travel far and wide, but nowhere will you find a better master.
A big wake-up hug. Nah, she just tucking her in. She's too nice for that. It's not that moment. All right, Gino, what you got to say?
Mistress, real quick. I'm sorry.
About what?
Nothing. You'll already understand.
Right.
Good talk.
Ready yourselves, mages. The third test.
Falsh. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Haven't seen him in a bit.
I wouldn't typically make the journey here. Know why I did?
Oh, snap!
Zenza.
Serie is here?
12 examinees have passed the second trial. That's completely unheard of.
Oh,
It's not
she's about to
right.
make it really tough.
I'm always one to encourage a test that requires teamwork, as the current first-class mages can't cooperate to save their lives.
We're all ashamed.
But among the test takers is a mage far too powerful for our exam.
She's gonna boot her?
Because of her help, many have passed despite lacking the requisite strength.
Yeah,
We
I
could
feel like
go
that
through
too.
the
Like,
typical
Kana,
third
is she really
test,
first class
but
material?
then all the unfit would lose their lives.
Although, you know,
Zenza.
Wouldn't mind her passing
You
still.
created a trial that would minimize bloodshed. You don't want that. The fault here is all Frieren's.
After all,
An
she did destroy my
anomaly warrants an
barrier.
anomaly. Therefore, I will proctor the third
Oh, that is not good.
test. It is to be a peaceful selection. This has been
I don't
your
believe you.
task in past years, Lernin. But you don't object, do you?
It is for the best. I am neither worthy nor qualified to test Miss Frieren. I noticed it at first glance. She seems to be constantly suppressing her mana.
You spotted it.
Her well of it is tremendous. It is equal even to yours, mistress.
So in mana, they're matched, huh?
Tell me, Falsh, did you see it?
No, ma'am. I saw nothing of the sort. But to me, it didn't look like she was suppressing it. There was no fluctuation. It was effortless and steady. Every living creature that has mana experiences
That's what
some
1,000 years of practice will do for you.
It's inescapable. Even if it were possible to hide, it would take an extraordinary amount of time to master.
She's an elf. That should give you all the answers you need.
Frieren has devoted her life to developing that impractical expertise. Demons are acutely aware of mana, far more so than humans or elves. Unless you are born with some innate talent, fooling them requires centuries of practice. A great skill to have, sure. Become far more powerful devoting your efforts to training something else. Is incredibly inefficient. That said, inefficiency can trick the enemy into dropping their god. In a battle between experienced mages,
That's
a
what she'd be
slight
doing to demons.
miscalculation of your opponent's mana could be a death sentence. Frieren's techniques are relatively unpolished given her great age, yet she has defeated countless demons. This is her genius. Frieren is truly a master of controlling mana. If the legends are true, only the Demon King could see through her act at first glance.
Okay, so there was no mystery there when they fought.
First beheld her. Lernin.
Oh, even she's holding learning up to the Demon King standards? As far as, sensing
I happened
mana?
to be there for a minor fluctuation.
Just as modest as you are dependable. It's been over half a century since you gained your title. The first-class mage. Decades later, and you're still the same timid boy. That makes it
he's
all
an old
the
man
more
now.
regrettable. You have reached a level few can ever hope to attain. Only toward the end of your days.
Senza's just casually putting on her cloak.
I would like to see you fight freedom.
Whoa,
but I doubt
what?
you'll ever get the chance.
Oh, okay. I thought she
Even
was saying,
if
like,
it
this is what the
battle
test is
you
about to
could
be.
win.
Learning,
Must learn not
okay.
to take on human students. It's always disappointing.
Because of their
He may
lifespan?
have caught Frieren, but after a lifetime beside me, he still can't see my fluctuations.
Whoa.
For the third and final test.
So she's saying she has more mana than what he's comparing Frieren to?
So it's
That's
come to
nuts.
this. I have no doubt Serie is intending to fail the both of us. She will let her intuition guide who passes and who fails. Zeria's instincts about these things are always right. The fact of the matter is that I still have not grown into the mage she wished for me to become.
There's nothing wrong with that. Look what you've been doing with your life, Defeated the Demon King. Still killing demons. Protecting humans. Going on journeys. Maybe found someone you love who happened to be human, which is unfortunate. Well, that's the good stuff. It's kind of got to say.
Excuse me?
You have failed the test. Be gone.
May I at least ask you why?
You can't even imagine yourself as a first-class mage, can you?
Unfortunately.
In the world of magic, that which can't be visualized cannot be. It's fundamental. Now go.
At least not visualized
You
at this
failed.
moment.
You fail.
No, Laufin!
You fail.
No!
Frieren.
I was
Just
not
like
expecting
your
all the
peers, you
people
can't
just to be
imagine
gone like that.
yourself as a first-class mage either. But your reasoning is different than theirs.
I'm already a
You're
great
convinced
mage.
There's no instance in which I allow you to pass.
Well, am I wrong?
I'll give you a single chance. Tell me your favorite spell.
It
Oh,
creates
snap.
a field of flowers.
That's the spell that Flamma taught you.
Yep.
And it's utterly foolish. You fail.
What?
Of course.
There's no way she's serious.
You would let me mock you? Haven't you learned to stand your ground? I find it incredibly hard to believe that a mage like you defeated the Demon King.
Yeah, you weren't
I
there.
didn't defeat anything alone. Himmel, Eisen, Heiter, and me. If any one of us hadn't been there, we couldn't have won.
So you had strong allies. How lucky.
That I was.
Yeah, very lucky to have people like them next to her.
Say Himmel.
Hi, you're over there drunk already.
Because this party needed a powerful mage.
The capital is full of powerful mages. You didn't have to choose me.
You were
He had to choose you as soon as he saw you.
Why's that?
Frieren, though I'm sure it made no lasting impression on you, the two of us met long ago, for a brief moment.
I have no recollection.
Even before their meeting in that little glade.
As a kid, I would forage for herbs in the woods. One night I got lost. I wandered the pitch-black forest for hours, all alone. I began to fear I would never see my village again. Just when I was about to give up, a mysterious elf pointed me in the direction of home. She acted more as a trailhead than a friend, not a word of comfort.
She's literally just pointing.
Left her lips. Perhaps she sensed my unease, or perhaps she simply did it on a whim. You cast a spell, one that created a field of flowers all around us.
Look how happy she looks.
That was when I learned just how beautiful magic can be.
And he's been egging you on to find new magic ever since.
It's foolish, as you say. But in a way, that spell changed my life.
Wow, just full circle. It all comes back to that spell, Flamma. You know, in one of my intros or outros, I mentioned how you can kind of trace everything back to Flamma and Himmel. And, you know, Himmel finding Frieren and wanting her to be the mage that traveled with him. Of course, if Frieren wasn't maybe as powerful as she was, that might have changed things. But that spell that Flamma loved became the reason her and Himmel, you know, got to journey together.
Also, Serie, I have no doubt that you came into this planning to fail Fern as well. But I don't think you will.
Nah, she's too good.
That girl will surely exceed your expectations.
Oh, yes.
The era of humans has arrived.
Just as you predicted.
Exceed my expectations. The sight of my mana has frozen her in place. She's no different from the rest of them. Hold on. Tell me, what is it you see?
Come on, Fern. Get that first class title.
It's fluctuating.
Everything I've heard is true. You're good. No, you're great.
Fern, was it? Join me. Become my apprentice.
Oh, what?
Oh, no thanks.
Oh, she just answered so fast. Holy cow. So she's got even better mana sense than Learner.
Not only would I treat you well, I'd take you far, to heights you never thought possible.
Wow, just
Accept
denying
my offer,
Serie like that.
and you will ascend to a level no mage ever has before.
Does my answer affect whether or not I pass?
It very well might.
Come on now.
I understand.
My answer's still no.
Mistress Serie?
Fern, I have a feeling Serie will make you a proposal. You do not have
Dang,
to
she
accept
knows her
her
well.
demands. Just as Serie will fail me no matter what I say, she will pass you regardless of your words. Like I said, Serie's
I wonder
intuition
if-
is always right.
I wonder if
Have a
Serie
teacher.
predicted that Frieren would
Mistress
predict this. She's like, gosh dang it.
She warned you this would happen.
Yep, that's
Whatever
funny.
the case, I'm not foolish enough to hold back a promising mage.
Yes.
You pass.
Yes.
Next.
That person's probably not going to pass. And that's a wrap for this episode. And poor Richter, he was bummed out, but I kind of get it because he is more, or at least he seems more capable than some of the mages who passed. But you know, I guess Serie came in and kind of fixed that problem. And even though he was in kind of a bad mood, at least he fixed Fern's staff. And, you know, maybe some of his mood was because of his grandma, you know, paying him in sugar cubes. He's not getting the money that he needs. Yeah, so maybe that's why he was a little bit angry. So I hope that, you know, because of how difficult the staff was to fix, hopefully he got some gratuity off of that job. I absolutely did not expect Serie to come in here and, you know, be the lead for the third exam, but I guess that's one way to wrap up the exam in these last 2 episodes. You know, poor Kana, Laufin, Scharf, Dunst, and Era, they never stood a chance. But maybe that's good news for Verbal, Denkin, and Matoda, and hopefully I'm not missing anyone who's failed her test yet. I'm guessing that conversation between Serie and all of the other first class mages, I'm guessing that was to point out that she was actually suppressing her mana and to kind of prove that Fern, you know, is a genius in that regard, you know, able to sense those fluctuations. Yeah, let me know in the comments if I'm on the right track there. All that training with the mana suppression really paid off for Fern. She ends up passing because she could tell the fluctuations, or maybe it wasn't the training, maybe she is just innately, you know, naturally gifted in sensing mana, kind of on par with demons or greater, who knows. And because of that, Serie is trying to make her human mage apprentice again, and that was also not something that I had on my bingo card because, you know, she's kind of expressed, you know, mild to severe contempt for human mages, and you know, even in that room where she was talking to the other first class mages, she was, you know, their disappointments. I guess Fern is just that good, which makes me think that maybe she's on par with Flamma as far as how capable she's gonna be, and you know, maybe the sky's the limit for her. Is so cool. And also that kind of prediction battle between Frieren and Serie at the end there, like, oh, she's gonna say this, oh, I know she said this to you, that stuff was really funny. I'll go ahead and wrap up here, and we only have one more episode to finish off this beautiful series, so I'm pumped to see that, pumped to see who else passed of, you know, the names I mentioned, if there's anyone I forgot, and kind of where we go from here. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and you know, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I hope to see you in the next one, the last one of this season.